There shall not be found among you anyone who makes his son or his daughters pass through the fire, one who uses divination, one who practices witchcraft, or one who interprets omens, or a sorcerer, or one who casts a spell, or a medium, or a spiritist, or one who calls up the dead. For whoever does these things is detestable to the Lord, and because of these detestable things, the Lord your God will drive them out before you. You shall be blameless before the Lord your God. You shall be blameless before the God your Lord. This is the word of the Lord, and as you open your heart and begin to pray to God, to find out, have you been found to be approved by the Lord? Are you blameless before God? Can you look and examine your conscience and look at your heart and say that you are found blameless? What is that dispute that is ahead of you? What is that the conflict that you have? What is that trouble that you have, the problem? Who is that person who is angry with you? Who you have not made peace with? Who you are struggling because you cannot find a place in your heart to forgive them? What is that that you have done that you cannot even forgive yourself? The Lord asks you, have you found yourself to be blameless? And if you have not, it's the time to come in the presence of the Almighty God. Those that engage in organ harvesting, those that engage in slavery, those that engage in human trafficking, those that engage in abortion and all kinds of things. Is there any one of you that wants your organs to be harvested? Is there anybody that wants the organs of their children harvested? Is there anybody that wants any part of their body to be taken away? Is there anybody that wants to take a life? Think about these things and know that the Lord forbids them. For he has called you that shed the life and the blood of the righteous and the innocent. For such a sin cannot be forgiven. In the word that you hear from the Lord or heard, the Lord calls us to examine our life in the things that we ought to change. You ought to change in your life. Because you are a human. Because you have made a mistake and have sinned, you have fallen short of the glory of the Almighty God. You have done abominable things. The Lord calls you today to say, change your way. Change your way. Because nobody can say that they know the activities of the Almighty God. Nobody can say that He is for certain and sure that this is the way the Lord is and the way the world will act and what God will say. For those that lean in their own understanding and finding themselves justified by their actions and their word, by the things that they have done, they find themselves to be blameless. How do you know how God will judge? If your actions is not in agreement with that of God Himself. In the book of Ecclesiastes in chapter 11, He says that just as you do not know the path of the wind and how bones are formed in the womb of the pregnant woman, so you do not know the activity of God who makes all things. By the knowledge of science you might have known what came together in order for a human being to be formed. You might have denied the activities of the human being formed, and by which case that you did not believe that is a human being. You might have known how the cells and how they all come together and how they split and how they come eventually to come to form what makes a human being. But that does not make you a knowledge or a master or to be actually a knowledge of how those cells came to be. You may think that you know, neither do you know and understand all the things that took place in order for that human to be formed. So that you can look at yourself and give yourself a benefit of the doubt that you are limited in the things that you know. If you have looked in the news or listened to the news today, you will see the very beautiful and amazing pictures that came from the new wave camera. Camera, these things they use to see the sky. The name cannot come to me right away. But you can be able to see the pictures that it produced and the new knowledge that it revealed that is not known to the human being until now. That the NASA have been able to use the camera to be able to see beyond the things that God has created and the activities that was taking place. So that you may be humble to understand there are a great many things that you do not know. That as you can see with your eyes, even though you may not reach them, and you may have imagined and say how the Big Bang have made all these things, then look in that picture, in that image for yourself, and see what God has made. And you say how much of unknown that He revealed. And it will be able to humble you to know that you are nothing but a fool. That what you think you know, you do not know. So that you may fear the Lord that have made all things and have put them all together. The word of the Lord reminded us, and I only read a few verses, in the book of Hosea 9, as for Ephraim, their glory will fly away like a bird. No bird, no pregnancy, no conception. Though they bring up their children, yet I will bereave them until not a man is left. Yes, woe to them indeed, when I depart from them. Ephraim, as I have seen, is planted in a pleasant meadow, like Tyre. But Ephraim will bring out his children for slaughter. Give them, O Lord, what will you give? Give them a miscarrying womb and dry beasts. Remind me of my last visit to Nigeria, and when the Lord has given me a word unto my clan, and as I had explained to you, I come from a clan of priests, ancient priests for thousands of years. And I told them what the Lord has said unto me: change your way,